We're going to talk about crappy design. We're going to talk about the 2012 Odyssey center console. Let's start with climate control. First off, you want to control the temperature. Well, let's see. This one here controls the fans for the front. Then to go to the back fans, you got these two buttons down here. So you got a knob for one set of fans and buttons for another set of fans. Now these four buttons down here control the rear fans. They are completely indistinguishable. When you're driving, there's no friggin' way you're gonna tell what all these do. They're useless. You gotta basically randomly button mash until you figure out what you want kind of at random. Meanwhile, the kids are dying in the back. This over here is how you set the front temperature. These two buttons here are how you set the rear temperature. So one, again, they're right on top of each other. They're exactly the same indicator. One is a knob, one is two buttons. And of course, let's not make the two buttons, easy to get at, because right in the middle, there's this raised big ass button that resets everything you're doing and sets it on full blast Arctic cold. Oh no, I don't want that. I'm gonna try to turn it off. Nope, doesn't matter, doesn't do a thing. All it does is turn the recirc on or off, so now you got to go back and again randomly friggin' button mash until you get your settings back the way you wanted it, because you accidentally hit the one big ass raised button right in the middle. Stupid as hell. Let's get to the radio. Gee, let's see, where does my hand naturally fall when I have my elbow right on the little rest there and I'm driving? My hand naturally falls. Oh, this is a great thing. Oh no, what does that do? That adjusts radio tuning. What the hell? Who adjusts radio tuning using the knob anymore? This tiny little one that's just out of reach. Oh no, that's the most important one we use all the time. That's volume and on and off. How about I want to change stations? Oh, these tiny little barely raised little nubbins that are impossible to feel without in the winter when you're wearing gloves. Yes, I'm in Winnipeg. So half the year, I can't even feel these damn tiny little buttons. And if, God forbid, I accidentally press the largest goddamn button on the thing when I'm trying to find a radio and it goes into scan mode and then suddenly it starts scanning for stations. Why the hell is that the biggest button? Oh, wait a minute, it's not the biggest button. There's another one that's exactly the same size, that's littler and way easier to reach than these tiny little bumpies over here. It resets the fucking clock. What the hell? Why is that right beside the volume button and beside the channel buttons, and it's big and easy to press, especially if you got gloves on? Screw you, Honda, you suck. What's this one here? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, these two are the biggest buttons on the damn radio. This one, if and only if you have a CD with MP3s on it in there, this will repeat one song over and over and over again, because we all know that's worthy of putting on the biggest damn button on the radio. This one does some kind of automatic selection, so if you're traveling, it'll automatically go through all the radio stations in the area and temporarily set them to these buttons, and then you can turn it off. Again, why the hell is that on a huge button that I'm gonna bump accidentally, and all the ones I really want, like selecting stupid radio stations that I really listen to, are these tiny little ass buttons right here? This is the tuning knob and how you change all of your fader balance and all that bullshit. Again, the nice, big, easy to use, awesome knob, and it's for something that I'm never, ever going to change. These two skip buttons down here that fill up all of this beautiful real estate they could have used for something useful. If you ever play CDs, I guess maybe, but still, what the hell? Everything I use on this stereo, anything anybody uses with the radio is within this right here. And all of this real estate is completely wasted and covered in easily pressable buttons that screw up everything that you're doing. Bullshit. So if I'm wearing gloves or if I'm actually driving the car, I can't adjust the rear temperature at all. I can't adjust the stereo without bumping some other bullshit and resetting everything and having to pull over and stop. This console is crappy design. So there.